What's up, friends? I was just thinking about something and thought, let's just talk about it for a minute. You and I, just you and I. Prior to this whole experience that I've been going through and this awakening, I don't think I cried for maybe 15 years. Maybe once, maybe twice in a 15-year period. But since God has come into my life and he literally opened my heart up, I feel such a depth of love that I've never felt in my entire life. Number one, from myself. Number two, from him. That it's opened my eyes to something that honestly makes me a little bit sad, but it's just a reality and it's something that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. So, and that's okay. That's okay. But my love only has, I only know one type of love at this point in my life, and that's unconditional love. And when I look around me at my closest relationships, including my family, including my closest family, quite honestly, I do not feel unconditional love from them even. And I don't blame them. I don't hold it against them, because there's something ingrained inside of just people today through conditioning, through society, through fear, and through all of those things. We wear masks, we live in our shadows, and I see that in my closest relationships. And because of that, they can't find a way to love me for who I am and where I'm at in my life. And quite honestly, I think that I've been told that people are going to love me or hate me at this point, because I am going to bring out something inside of them where they're going to see themselves more clearly. And if you're living in your shadow and you're wearing a mask with me, I'm not going to pull your mask off. I'm not going to yank you out from your shadow. But just by being in my presence, because I see through you, you're going to know. And you're going to feel that from me. And that's an uncomfortable feeling, because most of the people that are wearing masks and living in their shadows, they don't want anybody to know. And they have lived with that mask and in their shadow for so long that they've convinced themselves that they're living their most authentic life. And I see through that. And that's okay. There's no judgment from my part. I'm going to continue to love those people, but at this point in my life, I'm going to choose to love them from a distance. So you have to look at the relationships in your life. Look at yourself, because first and foremost, you're not going to be able to love anybody else unconditionally until you love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, then you're going to be wearing a mask and you're going to be living in some type of a shadow. So until you make the choice, the conscious choice, to take off the mask, to step out from the shadow, to start to work on those inner parts of yourself so that you can open your heart and truly love people, love yourself the way that God loves you, then you're going to be living in an endless loop. So look at yourself, look at the relationships around you, and think, what do I need to do today to change, to make a change, even if it's a small change? What do I need to do? Or what do I need to figure out? What do I need to research? What do I need to find out? But until you start asking yourself those questions, you're not going to understand or know what unconditional love feels like from yourself or from the divine. So it's your choice. I hope you make the right one. Be kind to yourself and to others.